Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn The Eyes Are Not Here by Ruskin Bond. Let's have a look at the author. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. I have included two of his works, The Room on the Roof, which is published in the year 1956, and A Flight of Pigeons, which is published in the year 1978. He was awarded John Llewellyn Rice Memorial Prize. It's a British-based literary prize. It is presented for the best work of literature such as fiction, non-fiction, poetry, drama by an author aged 35 or under and from Britain or from the British Commonwealth. He has written about 500 short stories, articles, essays, and novels. His writing often centers on life in the hills, particularly in the Himalayas, and reflects themes of nature, childhood, love, loss, and everyday life. He has written extensively for children, crafting stories in lucid and simple prose. Let's have a look at the background. The Eyes Are Not Here by Ruskin Bond first appeared in 1991, published in the short story anthology Contemporary Indian Short Stories in English. This brief yet meaningful tale is set in contemporary India. It offers a deep reflection on perception and identity that encourages readers to think about how they relate to the world and the people around them. Themes Major themes are perception and identity. Perception. The Eyes Are Not Here is a story about perception, both how people perceive each other and how they perceive the world around them. Next, identity. The Eyes Are Not Here explores the theme of identity, of how people understand themselves and others. We are moving into the summary. The two main characters of this short story are a blind narrator and a blind girl. This short story is in the form of a first person narrative. What is a first person narrative? If a character describes what is happening directly as though they are telling their own story, then they are probably a first person narrator. For instance, a character might say something like, I woke up and knew at once that something was wrong. This is called first person narration. Let's get started. The narrator was traveling in a train from Rohana. A girl got into the compartment. Her parents seemed anxious about her travel and giving detailed instructions, and they left. The narrator was blind, only sensitive towards to light and darkness. He was unable to tell what the girl looked like. He asked her, Are you going to Dehra? She replied, I did not know anyone else was there. Even the narrator didn't see the girl, but he heard the sound of her slippers. The girl replied that she is going to Sharanpur to meet her aunt. She asked about the narrator. Narrator replied that he is going to Dehra and then to Mussoorie. She was very happy by hearing the place Mussoorie and mentioned narrator as lucky. She insisted that one day she will be going to Mussoorie because she loves hills, especially in October. Narrator was also traveling in October. The speciality in October is the hills are covered with wild dahlias, the sun is delicious, and at night anyone can sit in front of a log fire and drink a little brandy. Most of the tourists have gone, and the roads are quiet and almost deserted. She stayed silent, and narrator asked, What is it like? She asked narrator to look out of the window without noticing that he is blind. The narrator moved for a window ledge. He pretended that he was studying the landscape. He heard the panting of the engine, rumble of the wheels, and in his mind's eye he could see the telegraph post flashing by. She inquired about animals, and narrator replied no, because hardly any animals left in the forest near Dehra. The narrator remarked that she has an interesting face. She commented that she was tired of people telling her that she has a pretty face. The girl also added that he is a very polite man, attentive to women. She said goodbye and left. the train soon. Narrator got a perfume from her and it was tempting. So here one of the famous lines that is included that is taken from the poem Farewell, which is written by Irish writer Thomas Moore. You may break, you may shatter the vase if you will, but the scent of the roses will linger there still. The train moved off. Narrator got a new traveler and he apologized that he is not as attractive as a traveling companion as the one who left. Narrator inquired, did she keep her hair long or short? The fellow traveler didn't remember, but he noticed her eyes. It's beautiful, but completely blind. So, this is all about the summary. This is a very small summary. Hope you like it. Thank you.